the twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner gave way for the land of the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner gave way for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here tonight with Palms, also known as the Pro American Late Model Series, the season opener here tonight at Iowa. How is everybody doing out here tonight? And a stacked field already here tonight. Looks like we've got 30 drivers here this evening, so we will have a Consi here tonight. Unfortunately, looks like 5 drivers will not make the feature event. We'll see exactly who those are and who makes it and who doesn't. But glad to see everybody out there here tonight tuning in already. 13 of you out there here this evening. Of course, Iowa, located in, well, Iowa, easy peasy. Looks like we're going to be diving into the Heat 1 here in just a minute. Our pre-race analytics looks like this. Some wind out there at about 20 miles an hour. An air temp of 65, a track temp of 72. Now, a total of 150 laps here tonight. They do not get any fast repairs. So just like last season, no fast repairs. They got to be careful out on the track. They get damaged, they have to either get it fixed or go and pack it up and get ready for the following week. 131.25 miles. Now they get 2 sets of tires behind the wall, so a total of 3 due to the set that they start with a set, so they get a total of 3 included with that set that they start with. Now fuel is 40%, so we're looking roughly, I would have to say probably at least a 1-stop race, possibly 2. It might be a 2-stop race here tonight. Almost guaranteed a 2-stopper under green conditions. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll try to get more information here in just a little bit. But 40% fuel. Now, Pelt Road, of course, 40 miles an hour here at Alba with a pace speed of 50. And it looks like 31 drivers out here tonight. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Matt Pelletier out there here tonight. Of course, Matt is the admin. He is the guy behind everything you see going on in the race. So, you know, a big shout out to Matt for doing what he does over here at Palms. And, of course, coming back to MaxspeedTV, Matt, thank you, buddy, so much. Of course, I do want to congratulate Matt and his wife. They're going to be having a baby coming up here in the next few months. So, just want to give them a shout out there here tonight. Of course, all the fans out there here tonight, coming out here tuning in. A big shout out to y'all. We couldn't do this without y'all, of course. And of course, all the drivers that are out here tonight. Man, looks like 31 now. Getting down to under a minute here. Now, another driver, well, he's a driver, but he is also he's the setup guy. Stephen Rex out here tonight. I want to give a big, huge shout out to Stephen. He is their setup maker. So, all the setups are custom made, done by Stephen. Although Stephen makes the setups, he's not always the fastest. But, Stephen is a great racer, and he takes the time and the effort and puts these setups in. So, give a shout out to Stephen Rex out there here tonight as well for taking the time and doing that. Looks like Tyler Avery, Kenny Tripp, Brian Odell, my brother. I did see Dylan out there in chat. So glad to have all of y'all in chat. And we are going to get into our first heat here tonight. 32 drivers, so definitely gonna have a Consi. Let's see here who it's gonna be for heat race number 1. Looks like we've got, Brent's back. So we got Brent Meeks, Trace Gaskins, Kyler Davis, Kitty Tripp, the defending 3-time champion, 2 in a row so far for Kitty Tripp. Kitty's going for 3 in a row this season. Of course, he's got some work cut out for him. Kitty's in this feature event, or this heat. John Canizaro Jr., Shane Colemeyer, Cortland Herman, and Alec Carl. Glad to see, looks like we've got 8 out here in a heat race number 1. Of course, the winner of the heat of heat 1 will get your pole. We've we've got teams too that we'll try to get to, and we'll go through those as the race progresses. Something new they're doing this season, so we'll try to get all that. If we don't get it all tonight, we'll definitely get it throughout the season, but just kind of a I'm looking at right now 7 teams, whether they consist of 4 drivers or 2 drivers or 5 drivers. I do got them wrote down here, so we will try to get to them. Like I said, as the race progresses here. Moose Pie out there here tonight. It looks like 20 of you out there tuning in right now, but we only got 3 likes. Click the like button, folks. Smash it. The opener here, the Pro American Late Model Series, season number 6. Round number 1 here tonight, presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. The pace car will dive to the safety of pit road. And the heat race number 1 will be underway. Here we go. Heat race number 1 underway here tonight. Now they are going to have to definitely be careful. They still got the strike rules, and 3 wide already. Getting tripped in the middle of this mess. 3 wide up toward the front for the lead in the heat 1. 3 wide in the back. Side by side in the middle. Well, they're not wasting any time here, folks. Yes, it is. Nothing I can do about that. All right, it looks like Stephen Lane out in chat. Kitty Tripp has taken over the top spot here. Tyler up into the P2 spot. John Jr. in 3rd. Shane 4th. Alec 5th. Cortland 6th. Brett 7th. Trace in 8th. Now, just because you don't win your heat doesn't mean anything. You'll have the Consi to go through. Of course, the winner of the heats will automatically get in. Right now, Kenny's setting himself up for a prime starting spot early on here tonight. Looks like John Canizaro Jr. Running a different number. Yeah, what he's got on the back of his car here, not going to read it, just use your imagination, but running a different paint as well as a new number here, not in the 777, he is in the 1X or the 1. Only something that old John Jr. would do. Looks like Shane Kohlmeyer trying to get around John Jr. for 3rd here, or JJ, as Stephen Lane, who's out in chat, calls him. Just for all intents and purposes, we'll try to stick with his John Canizaro Jr. here tonight, because his dad is out here as well, John Canizaro Sr. Watching the 0-2, though, and the 1. Still side by side. Looks like the 70 of Herman got a little squirrely. These cars are not easy to drive, but these guys know how to wheel it and deal it. Right now, we're not worried too much about Kenny. I mean, he's got a pretty decent gap, a little bit between him and Kyler Davis. It's Kyler, John Jr. Oh, here I go again. John Canizaro Jr., Shane Colmeyer, Cortland Herman, Alec Carl, Brett Meeks, Trace at the tail end. I don't know if we got Trace Gaskin fans out there here tonight. We had them in here last season. So hopefully they are back at it again here tonight. Ooh, little move there by Shane. Now Cortland, though, is going to go down to the bottom. And, you know, the more they race, the further and further the 12 of Kitty Tripp. Oh, picking up. We're out where he left off. Pretty much. Gonna be 3 to go here for Heat 1. Now, if they do get a yellow in the heats, the caution laps do not count. So, all right. Oh, and we got a yellow. Oh, no. JWC attempt here under the heat race number 1. And I spoke too soon. All right. What happened? Looks like Cortland was on the outside. And dives it right in front of Alec Carl. And Alec just had nowhere to go here. We'll get on a chase view here. I don't think Alec got into him prior to that, but nope, right there. That's where it happened at. Looks like Cortland come down on that angle. And Alec, to me it looked like Alec held his line. That's just from my angle, but definitely see the 70 come down. So, yellow's out. Oh, man. All right. Not what we wanted to see. Tyler, think so. I think you might be right. Well, this will be a GWC attempt for Heat 1. And they'll keep doing it as long as, well, where'd my pen go? There it is. And the lights are still on. Wow. Interesting. It looks like Cortland now at the tail end. He'll have to figure out a way to work himself back up toward the front. Good racing early on, though. Already 3 wide. Man. A leader has lane choice, so Kitty can choose the outside or the inside, the top or the bottom. wherever he's comfortable. Of course, you know, going over a few of the rules here. No changing lanes before the start-finish line. Don't jump the starts and restarts. Kitty Trip looks like has chosen the outside line here, coming up on the restart. Christian Tinkler out there. How you doing? Giving as much info as you can from the broadcast. I see how it is. All right, here we go. Pace car down and away. Into the restart zone. Kenny's on the loud pedal. Green's out. Here we go. Heat race number 1 still underway. Get to the white flag. It looks like Kyler Davis, Brett Miggs, black flag for the both of them. It looks like they might have been cleared. But with the ATVO, I can actually see who gets them. And coming up to the white flag, this time by Kitty Trip. One more lap, but he's got company. On Canizaro Jr., Shane Colmeyer. Oh, they're bumping and banging back behind them, but it don't matter. Got to get to the line. Kenny Trip out of turn number 4. Can he hold it? He will. He will win Heat 1 and grab the pole here tonight. All right. Real quick. Let me see here if I can find Kenny. Got a lot of different... there he is right there. Let me get him up here. All righty, Kitty. Alrighty, Kenny, real quick, man. Awesome job on the win for Heat 1, grabbing the pole, buddy. Talk about it real quick.
Yeah, car's good. Didn't expect to get that big of a jump at the beginning, but we'll take it.
All right, well, you know, the defending champ, you already got 2 in a row. You know, winner of Season 2, winner of Season 4 and 5. Long season. We know you're very consistent. Your name, consistency, so... We'll see kind of what happens. Good luck out here tonight, Kenny. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Yep. All right, we'll get him back down there to his team here tonight, and we're going to get set for heat race number 2. Billy Snodgrass, Gerard Lawrence, Stephen Rex, Tyler Smith, Bailey Threat, Ryan Cole, Brandon Kiger, J.J. McRae. All right, so Mr. Billy going to be up top here. Yes, he did. Yeah, winning Heat 1, he grabs the pole. So... Heat 2, that will be the winner of that, will be 2nd. Heat 3 will be 3rd. Heat 4, if we have one, will be 4th. And then, of course, Consi will set the rest of the field. Here we go, folks, coming into that restart, or coming into the start zone for heat race number 2. Green's out, here we go. Heat race number 2 underway. We don't have any points to go down because, well, due to the fact that it's race 1. So, Already seeing Gerard put some pressure on the 99 of Billy Snodgrass. Billy on the low side, Gerard on the high side, single file behind him with Rex, Tyler, Ryan, side by side back here with Bailey and Brandon. Bailey threat, Brandon Kiger. Kiger's on the outside here, 61 of Bailey's on the bottom. Take it a lap at a time. That's all you got to do. It's all you can do, really. Just one lap, one car at a time. Leading a lap in the heat really doesn't matter, per se. I mean, you can get some bragging rights, I guess. But, you know, it's all about leading that final lap in the heats. Being up front. And down into turn number 3 here. Still 27 and 99. Still side by side here, folks. So Kenny Tripp being the winner of heat race number 1. He is part of it looks like DTS Motorsports. That was with Benny Hogan, Gerard Lawrence, Jeffrey Bayless, Kenny Tripp, and Zach Hogan. Now, Gerard Lawrence is the captain of that team. Right now, Billy Snodgrass over the top. Now, held off Gerard as they go single file throughout the 8-car Heat 2 here. It looks like we're going to have it looks like we will have 4 heats. Trying to do some math on top of my head here. 4 heats, have 8. There was 30 that was in the lobby, so the last one will probably have 6 unless a couple of more drivers showed up. That's what we've got so far. Still looking at Billy, though, leading the way right now. Not a whole lot going on in heat number 2. Everybody's just kind of buying their time. Billy, though, just kind of leading the way. Gerard right behind him. We'll go cockpit with Gerard here. And the way he gets it to hook up down on that bottom. He is right behind Billy. I mean, he is right there. Good entry. It's a little it gets a little slide going, but very controllable. Gerard is doing a really good job here. Looks like behind him, Brandon Kiger. Here we go. 3 wide back here, though. Ooh, Bailey Threat. Okay, JM², Brandon Kiger had to get back toward the back because they're battling it up here. Brandon did make it up into 6th spot here. Now the top 5 automatically make it in to the feature. Everybody else outside of that will have to go into the Consi event because we are over that 25 car limit, and so they will have to have a Consi to determine basically the last 5. Yeah, last 5. we'll kind of see how it all plays out. It's been a while. Been a while. Been a while. Right now, though, Billy Snodgrass holding off Gerard Lawrence here. Don't yet know, though, who is going to win a Heat 2. And what we do know is we got Gerard right on the tail of Billy. And there it is, one to go here for Heat race number 2. And Billy Snodgrass is gonna take Heat race number 2 here tonight. Congratulations to Billy. He'll start in second. Billy is part of WFO, and I do not see any of them in here, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to talk to Billy here unless he jumps in. So we'll give it a few minutes while he does that. We'll take a look at our Heat grid here. Whoops. Not what I wanted. There we go. Of Heat 3. Alright, well, Heat number 3 is going to be Riley Duncan, Dwayne Worley, John Cannizzaro Sr., Mike Sukup, Benny Hogan, Thomas Mitchell, Sean Patrick, and Arthur Hendren. Alright, well, let's get down here onto the field here. Looks like Sophie out there rooting on Benny. No, we're not actually racing yet. We're still under the heats, getting kind of the start of the field set, and then we'll get into the Consi event, and then we'll get the rest of it figured out. But glad to see you out there, Sophie. Make sure you hit the like button. Don't mind, we do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not seeing anybody from the WFO team, which consists of Billy Snodgrass and Clay Bellamy. Unless I'm missing something. Here we go. Duncan and Worley. Oh, up front. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. And we will be back. We'll be underway here for heat race number 3. There it is. Green's out. Heat race number 3 underway here tonight. Oh, Sukup. Looks like Sukup got loose, as well as the 88 of Thomas Mitchell, and Sukup still kind of bent out of shape here a little bit. 555 of John Sr. Still representing the 555 number. Of course, his son decided to switch numbers on us coming into this season. So we'll blame John Jr. on that one. And Benny Hogan right now to the inside of Riley Duncan. Heat number 3. Benny gonna take over the lead for heat number 3. Well, has not fully completed it yet, as the 97 is still right there, and the 97 had to back off a little bit not to get into the back or the side of Benny. That's going to put Duncan in second. we got a yellow. Uh-oh. Well, let's, figure out where that happened at real quick. It looks like back here with Mike Sukup and Dwayne Worley down into the corners where it looked like it all started. Right off the bat, ooh, looks like right there contact made between the 45 and the 5. Looks like the 5 might have came up that angle. We do see, though, Dwayne was coming down as well into the corner. And right there, looks like it could be some... that would have made contact either way, but definitely could have been some contact there as well. 45 and the 5, and oh no. Oh no. Sean Patrick's going to get involved in that as well. All right, well, up front we go again. Got Benny, Riley, Mike, John Sr., Thomas Mitchell, Arthur Hendren, the 6 drivers that are still out on the track. Unfortunately, Dwayne Worley and Don Patrick are on pit road. Looks like Dwayne is coming back out. He is not our leader, though. Denny is. Wayne trying to catch back up to the field here. And he will here in just a minute. Should get the one to go here. Yeah, man, we will. Kenny Hogan, Riley Duncan, Stukup, John Sr., Thomas Mitchell, John Patrick. So everybody is back out onto the track. Looks like Patrick, though. Okay, Patrick is going to be at the tail end of the field. Heavy damage on that number 17 car, though. Man, a lot of damage. Pace car will dive to the safety of pit road once again. Of course, leader can go once he enters that restart zone. And Benny is going to go. Green's out, so everybody can go. Benny not wasting any time, trying to get a little bit of a gap between him and Riley. Of course, you go back here and see Dwayne, John, Arthur. Guys still pretty much neck and neck here. John Patrick trying to make a move down on the bottom. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work out for him. Nope, it did not. He almost lost it. Dwayne almost lost it as well. Sabres win, huh? I'm not much into hockey. The only thing I like about hockey is the fights. At least in hockey, they let them fight until someone goes to the ground. I think they should do that in all sports. Baseball, basketball, football, NASCAR even, why not? Then put them in the penalty box afterwards. Well, Benny's got a good gap, though, over Riley. I mean, about 0.8 of a second, almost a second gap. Oh, excuse me. Wow, that came out of the middle of nowhere. That was out in left field, boy. That rushed to home plate quick. Hey, excuse me. Ooh, Mike Suka. Thank you. He's working his way up into the third spot. Started in fourth. Benny started in fifth. He's leading the way. Riley started on the pole here in heat 3. Still running second. So still looking pretty sharp. Benny Hogan. Know where he's at. If he does hold on to heat 3 here, he is part of that that ETS Motorsports. All right, coming to 2 to go here. White flag next time by here. Of course, that'll be still 4 more turns for Benny Hogan. He's got to hit the white, though. Doesn't want to see a yellow. White flag in the air. One more time around for heat race number 3. And it looks like Benny Hogan may just pull this one out here, folks. And checkered flag is out. Benny Hogan gonna win a heat race number 3 here tonight. We'll get him up here real quick. Benny, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, winning heat race number 3. Gonna put you up in the 3rd, man, to start the feature. How's it feel out there to be back here this season, buddy?
I'm kind of looking forward to it now. It's, you know, it's just the start of a new season and just kind of do it all over again.
You gotta do it all over again. Yep, that's about the way it works, right?
Yes, but no, it felt pretty good out there. I mean, you drive nice and smooth and don't abuse your tires. I think it'll be pretty good toward the end.
I think we'll see. I think it'll be a good race. You know, we're gonna have 4 heats, a Consi, man. We're gonna have everything tonight. So, what a way to start it, right?
That's right.
All righty. All righty, Benny. Well, awesome job out there tonight, man. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and get ready for the feature, bud. Good luck.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep. All right, well, that is Benny. Let's get down to here to a heat race number 4, the final heat here tonight. John Brancasio Shane Haas, Justin Phipps, Zach Hogan, Clay Bellamy, Luis Flowers, Michael LePay. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. If not, you'll correct me later. And Jeffrey Bayless. So, now we got Zach Hogan in this one. All right. One more time around. We'll get to the Consi here. Oh, I don't know, within, well, 15 laps. All right. Had to move rooms for a second because for some reason Discord decided it didn't want to work no more. All right, pace car down to the safety of pit road here in just a second. And here we go, green's out. It looks like $32 drivers, so that put us at 8s all across the board for the heats. And Shane Haas wasting no time, taking it up toward the front. John under fire with Zach Hogan, and we're side by side behind them. Luis Flowers, Michael LePay, Jeffrey Bayless, even some 3 wide back here as well. The 93 toward the bottom, and oh, this might not end up very well if Michael LePay don't figure out where he's going to go. The 26 of Luis. I'm glad they got that under control, because that could have went south pretty quick. Clay Bellamy going to slide it up in front of John Brancasio. John going to fall back 4th here. Zach Hogan working his way up into the 2nd spot. Trying to run down Haas now. Side by side back here in the back. Bayless, LePay, side by side. The 22 at 93. Out of turn 2. Still side by side. Looks like Luis. Thought Luis was going to take it low there for a second. Oh, we got some ass. Oh, John Brancasio. Oh, yellow will be out. All right, Luis Flowers going to get caught up into this. Looks like John, like he just snapped loose. Yeah, he did, and unfortunately for Luis Flowers, is going to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time on that ordeal. Yeah, just John got loose, got up into the marbles, and snapped his car around and right down into the 26. Like the 22 tried to lock it up, but could not do it in time. Probably some damage to him, but unfortunately, John and Luis gonna have the most damage of, well, the rest of the field here on that yellow. It looks like John Brancasio coming down now. Well, Iowa Speedway, or the community swimming pool, as Rudy, the creator of MaxspeedTV, calls it, and it kind of wore off on me. All right, so we have, it looks like some hiccup numbers going on. Like they were discussing. Okay. All right. So it looks like he's supposed to be the 33. We got him in the 22 on the car, 33 in the driver bar. So we'll get that all figured out. For now, though, we'll just roll with the flow here. And looks like, yeah, Clay Bellamy here in the 33. Going to restart third. All right. Oh, first race hiccups. All right. Zach Hogan, Shane Haas, Clay Bellamy, Justin Phipps, Michael LePay, Jeffrey Bayless, Luis Flowers, John Brancasio. They did make it back out to the track. Lights are off. Pace car will dive down to the safety of pit road. Coming to 10 to go here in heat 4. Here we go. Green back out. Wasting no time. Got a good start. Trying to keep everybody at bay. Brancasio, Flowers, quick battle back here. It looks like that battle is not done. And then even more battles are brewing up ahead of them. Bellamy, Hogan, LePay, Phipps, Bayless. John Brancasio did get around Luis Flowers. Let's get back up here, though, to the side-by-side, because this is what we really got to keep an eye on. These guys usually run about 80, 85, 90% green in the feature race. So these guys are very well, I wouldn't say trained, but they know this car very well. Shane Haas, though, kind of rolling right now. Michael LePay's got company. Bayless right on his tail. Ugh. Oh, I thought the 93 was going to hit the wall there for a second. Looks like he does have some right side damage on that car. Get a chase view of the 93, and yeah, he looks like he does have maybe a little bit of damage. Or is it? No. He's got some damage. It kind of bent in a little bit there. Plus, that's the way the car's designed, but I doubt it. And battle for the lead, though. Slade, Bellamy, Shane Haas, play to the inside. Oh, Shane tagging the wall there. That's going to put us at 5 to go. All right, 4 to go. Single file for now. How long do we stay this way, though? Well, right now, Sophie, Zach's sitting in 5th here in the heat. Coming to 2 to go here at the line. Next time by, a white flag will be in the air if we can make it around to it. 23 of Shane Haas probably going to try to give it everything he's got. A white flag in the air. Here we go. One more time around. And if Clay can hold on, Clay will win the heat. Oh, Clay got loose. Oh, here comes Shane to the inside. And it looks like Clay Bellamy is going to squeak by and hold off Shane. Clay going to win a heat race number 4. That'll put Clay up in 4th. All right, well, here we go. I do not have Clay Bellamy in Discord, so we are going to get down here to our, what we call a Consi or B main. And this is who he's trying to fight their way in. Alec Carl, Brandon Kiger, Arthur Hendren, Justin Phipps, Brett Meeks, JJ McRae, Dwayne Worley, John Brancasio, Trace Gaskins, Bailey Threat, Sean Patrick, and Luis Flowers. Laps. Caution laps do not count. Yeah, the top 5 of the heat make it in. Everybody else has got to fight to get in. 5 drivers will be taken. The top 5 will be taken from the B main to put the 25 car field. 7 drivers, unfortunately, will be going home here tonight. Only do 25 in the feature race. All right, well, here we go. Green's out. B-main underway. Oh, looks like we lost 2 drivers. Oh, now we got one coming back. Luis Flowers starting on pit road here, it looks like. Well, underway here in the B-main. Oh, getting a little tight squeeze back here. The 78. JJ McRae. Right in the middle of that, but they got it cleared up. 3 wide back here. Boy, that 3 wide didn't last but a second. Sean Patrick, Trace Gaskins, John Brancasio, and Luis Flowers. 1 lap down now. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Oh, 46. Justin Phipps. everybody enjoying the racing so far? We still got 100. Well, we've still got 18 here plus 150 laps in the feature event. Still a lot of laps to pull out. 3 wide going on to right around Justin, Sean Patrick, Grace Gaskins, Dwayne Worley. Got some battling going up here. Arthur Hendren, JM², Britt Meeks. Top 3, or top 2, I should say, kind of breaking away from the rest of the field here for now. We'll see how long that lasts. But Alec Carroll and Brandon Kiger says, all right, well, I made it this far. Oh, JJ gets loose. Oh, no yellow. Oh. Brett Meeks, though, getting bent out of shape onto the apron. Oh, got some Dorn going on again. Brett Meeks, Dwayne Worley. I think we're going to have to continue to watch this because Brent is not having a very good time right here. Like Arthur Hendren, JM² even going at it. And the 17 and the 49 going at it. And here comes the 62. Ooh. 78 up into the 37 in a little bit. Here we go, 3 wide. Oh, the 49 of Trace had to back out of it just a hair. Oh, there, Dwayne. He was bent all out of shape. But we're not done right here. Oh, man. And Patrick, man, they are all right here together. I cannot leave this group. Oh, 37-66. Contact was made. That's going to take out a couple of drivers. Yellow is out, but that actually started a little bit before that. We'll start here. We'll get on the 37 of Arthur Hendren, and it looks like him and the 66 had a coming together moment. I think Arthur might have got loose. Yeah, he did. He got loose, come down. Right there. That got him loose. He got get up into the wall. Oh, well, he dodged the wall, but fortunately, the 17, John Patrick, the 49 of Trace Gaskins. Oh, man. Well, unfortunately, that is going to really hurt some contenders out here tonight. No fast repairs, so looks like Arthur has a regular black flag, and unfortunately Trace has that dreadful meatball flag. That means he's got required damage that he's got to get fixed. Well, it looks like he got it fixed. He is coming back out here now. Looks like Arthur now still on pit road, though. Ouch. All right. Lights should go off. Not saying they will, but they should. Oh no. John Patrick has taken his car behind the wall. He is done for the evening. Unfortunately, that's going to be his night here. Man, hate it. All right, here we go. 12 to go. It'll be 11 to go when we get the green. Alec up front. Brandon Kiger right there to his outside. Remember, Alec can go once he enters that restart zone. He can't go beforehand. And he's on the loud pedal. Green's out. Everybody can go. Alec got a good start. Oh, already seeing some rustling some feathers back here. JM², Dwayne Worley, Brent. Oh, Brent, stay off the wall. Ah! That sent him back to 6th, and he's going to look to the inside of John Brancasio now. Remember, top 5 will go in. JM² coming up on Dwayne here. Back here to Brent and John, because like Brent is going to make the pass over. Oh! Brancasio into the wall. That allowed Luis to get around, as well as Justin Phipps trying to get around. But remember, top 5. Right now, Brent sitting in that catbird seat, trying to hold back Luis, Justin, John, Trace, and, well, Arthur, unfortunately, way back. Alec doing a good job, though. One turn at a time. McRae. Brett, looks like everybody right now. Ooh, Luis tagging the wall. Still trying to run down Brett Meeks, though. Well, at this point, coming down to 4 to go, nobody can really make a mistake. You make the slightest mistake, that could cost you a position. Sure, you know, Brett Meeks, you really don't want to make a mistake. These Flowers would like to see a couple of them up there make a mistake or two to get in. All right, 3 to go this time by. They'll make it 2 to go at the line. And coming to the white flag this time by there it is, one more time around. It does look like, as of right now, it looks like the top 4 is going to make it in. We're going to watch Britt and Luis here. Luis has got to do something. And I don't know if there's enough laps here to do it, but Alex going to win the Consi. Brett Meeks is going to be the last transfer spot here tonight. I do believe. All right, well, they're going to get to the warm-up here, folks. Thank you, everybody, again for tuning in here tonight on MaxspeedTV. 3-minute warm-up. That's all they get. While they do their little quick warm-up here, we would like to thank yet again everybody out there for tuning in here tonight. We would like to thank Matt Pelletier out there, as well as Stephen Wheat. I know we haven't given him a shout out here tonight, but you know, Stephen did do a lot of work prior to Matt taking over, so you know, a big shout out to Mr. Stephen out there as well. Stephen Rex are making the setups this season. Number 6. Of course, you know, taking the time to do that is just time consuming. Well, I'm glad I can bring it to you, Sophie. I really am. I've been with Palms for a couple of seasons now, and, you know, I really like this league. I love the way they battle it out. I love the way they do their, you know, their heats and stuff. I just love the way it's ran, you know, overall in general. And really the fact that they don't have any fast repairs to go along with it makes them think twice about you know, what kind of moves they can make. Because these cars, yeah, they can take damage, but if you blow an engine or you have a bad suspension damage or something that's going to keep you out for a, you know, prolonged period of time, you know, the race is going to be pretty much over. These races don't last really long. The longest part, of course, is getting through the heats and the Consi. Once the race actually starts, it'll go by pretty quick. Like already some hiccups on pit road here. Definitely going to have to watch that. Now we are going to take a look here again real quick. Pre-race analytics. Looks like still some wind, 16 miles an hour. Still dealing, you know, with that, you know, that fuel of 40%. All right. Well, they are getting set for the heat. So we're looking at roughly at about 30. I'm going to do it this way just to where it's going to confuse everybody. 37 to 43 laps on fuel. So somewhere in that ballpark is our fuel run. don't know the exact number. Well, I do, but I'm not gonna tell everybody. Because there are people listening to me right now, so we're not gonna go there. All right, here we go. Kenny Tripp. Grab the pole out here tonight. Winning heat race number 1. Billy Snodgrass winning heat 2. Going to start in second. Winning heat 3 is going to be third place Benny Hogan. Winning heat 4 is going to be Clay Bellamy. Everybody else is going to line up like this. John Canizaro Jr. in 5th. Gerard Lawrence in 6th. Riley Duncan 7th, Shane Haas in 8th, Shane Colemeyer in 9th, and Stephen Rex 10th. Mike Sukup in 11th, Michael LePay in 12th, Kyler Davis 13th, Tyler Smith 14th, John Sr. 15th, Jeffrey Bayless 16th, Cortland Herman 17th, Ron Colin 18th, Thomas Mitchell 19th, and Zach Hogan in 20th. Alec Carl 21st, Brandon Kiger 22nd, Dwayne Worley 23rd, J.J. McRae 24th, and Brent Meeks going to round out 25-car field here tonight in 25th. And it looks like Kenny Tripp and Benny Hogan going to start in pit road here tonight. Interesting. I did not expect them to start on pit road, but, you know, that just kind of throws a ringer into things. Yeah, Kenny and Benny's going to start on pit road. Yeah, see them right there? Well, that's going to put John Jr. and Billy Snodgrass? Yeah, up in front. All right, here we go. Getting set for the opener, the feature, the Pro American Late Model Series Season 6 opener here at Iowa. Here we go, folks. Green is out for the first time. Boogity, 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 folks. Here we go. We're racing and we're wrecking already. Wow. Oh, looks like some checking up. Oh, man. Let's see here. This is the 06. Is that Kyler Davis? There is the 6 of Stephen Rex. Green comes out, and, oh, man, that stacked them up on the inside. I don't know, did Kyler miss a shift or something here? Oops. Let's see here. Oh man, I don't know. I can't tell from that angle. I do know that that John Sr. was involved in this. I do know that, and it kind of just stacked them up back here. It looks like the 70 of Cortland Herman as well. Yeah, right there. Wow. Right. Well, like everybody stopped. Well, Billy stopped. John Jr. has stopped. Well, this really kind of messed a few things up here. Man, that was really, really weird. Taking a look at it again, but I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't know how it all, you know, played out. I don't know if somebody missed a gear or what, but well, looks like Kenny Tripp has got a black flag already down pit road, so he'll have to serve it. But we are going to come, nope, lights are back on, so we're not going to go green. Matsu from Granby, how are you doing? Oh, you know, just starting things off with palms this season. Tonight at Iowa. First lap didn't start off too strong. We go green and we go yellow. It happened that quick, literally that quick. Oh, I'm doing all right. Other than sneezing my head off, I'm doing all right. All right, now it should be coming to the restart here. It'll be lap number 6. On Junior, Billy Snodgrass over the top here. Pace cars down and away once again into the restart zone. And, well, that was a late green. Well, we're already bumping and banging back here. Oh, wow, that was a late green. Well, buggity, 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 folks. Here we go again. Wow. All right, single file up front, side by side around Mike Sukup. 23 of Shane Haas, David Rex, Tyler Davis, Michael LeFay, Alec Carl, Cortland Herman, Dwayne Worley. Got some side-by-side going on here, side-by-side, and even 3 wide behind them. Ryan Cole, AJ McRae, John Sr. Getting back up here toward this mayhem up here. And oh man. Oh, watching the 06. That's Kyler Davis here. Got some moving. I'm number 10. See how quick these laps go by here, folks. Elite taking over the lead with John Jr. right behind him. Still got the side-by-side going on behind them, though. Till they get some green flag pit stops and get spread out a little bit. This is what we're going to have here early on. Agalape, Tyler Smith, Wayne Worley back here running out around 11th, 12th, 13th respectively. Oh, 3 wide up here. Oh, man. And Stephen right in the middle of this. Stephen Rex. Shane Haas, Alec. Oh, I think it's Carl. 3 wide, boy. 23 backed out of that one. Shane's like, nope. Not gonna happen. All right now. Michael LePay, Shane still falling back here. Out of turn 4 through the D-shaped tri-oval here. Kitty Tripp, 1 lap down. Still a long way to go, though. 3 wide once again here. The 97, 45, and the 8. Gonna put the 6. Oh, the 6. Oh, we're gonna go. Are we gonna go 4 wide here in Iowa? Oh, 3 wide, almost 4. Hill 3 wide, the 6, Stephen right in the middle of this. All right, it looks like they finally got it figured out. Wow. Three wide once again. Oh, gosh. Well, that didn't last but a second. Alec Carr, Michael LePay, Mike Sukup. Looks like they're going to get it single file here, at least for now. Kind of take a look back here around Shane Haas. 25 of Tyler Smith to his inside, or coming up to his inside. Still not able to get up there, but now they're starting to get a little single file, per se. Side by side back here, the 0-2, Shane Kohlmeyer and Thomas Mitchell. Now, Shane started around the 9th spot, and of course we had that major hiccup there at the beginning, having to work itself back up toward the front. Steven out there calling me a nerd. I see how it is. I don't know, is that Steven or is that Wags pretending to be Steven? Oh man. Yeah, they're having some close battles already, Sophie. I mean, it's way too early to be going 3-4 wide, but you know, these guys can do it. So I'm watching John Sr. lighting up the track. Oh, slid a little bit too far, and he's kind of all over the place. And Dwayne Worley coming to the inside of Kyler Davis, or trying to anyway, right behind the 6 of Stephen Rex. And it looks like Dwayne is going to slide up. Well, here comes the 6 back to the inside, or, well, the 06 back to the inside. Confusing on the numbers here. I'm going to start calling you Stephen Late then. How about that? Your pick is 1 lap down. If it was running a race, I'd be driving it. I wouldn't be running it. 23:02 right here together. Haas, Kohlmeyer. Ooh, you even got John Sr. and Brett Meeks side by side behind them. I would not run any race. I'd be driving them. Now, if I was running in a running race, then yeah, I'd run, but nah, I ain't running. Ooh, man, John Sr. Got a little squirrely there. Good job, though, saving it. Not to get into that 66 car. From the chair to the fridge. Yeah, pretty much. What happened to JM²? JM². Oh no, did he blink out? Did he have a oh, he got into the apron? Oh, he's blinking. Oh no. No, that is not what you want to see. Oh no. Man. Yeah, probably a DNF unless he can get back into here and pick up some laps. But right now, it's not looking promising. I hate it when that happens. I mean, while we look at Stephen Rex here with Michael LePay, Mike Sukup, Dwayne Worley, you know, we can kind of talk about it. You know, we've seen it happen. You know, I've seen it happen many times, and not only my driving career, which didn't last very long, but my broadcasting career, which I'm going on 9 years now. I've seen it, you know, drivers being in the lead, running second, third, top 5, and their internet go out. Well, I've been there. I've seen it, been a part of it too. It's no fun. No fun at all. Shane Kohlmeyer, Riley Duncan, Brett Meeks, Shane Haas, John Sr., Thomas Mitchell, they're all right here together. Lap 28, though, folks. We're coming to some pit stops here roughly in about 12 or so laps, give or take, plus or minus 3 or 4 because of the yellow. But coming within that window. Kohlmeyer, though, trying to gain some momentum, trying to do something. Worried about your picks? It's still early. It's still early. So you've got Benny and Zach, correct? Oh, no! John Sr. right down into the 23 of Shane Haas. Good save by the both of them, but oh, man. That's going to put Senior into a bit of a pickle. Side by side going up ahead of them. Brent and Riley, Billy and John Jr., though. JJ still up front. I mean, they're kind of ran away with it right now. Cortland Herman right there in third. Started 17th. And, you know, he's just right in the middle of everything. Clay Bellamy hanging out in fourth, right where he started. Alex started, though, in 21st. And he is running up here in the top 5. This is just kind of right before we get into that first round of pit stops. And speaking of, well, we'll check on Benny Hogan, running back here on the lead lap at 18th. Zach Hogan running in 20th, right where he started. So he's just hanging on for dear life at the moment. I'm sure these tires, though, right now, they're really starting to fill them. Ryan Cole, Zach Hogan going at it. This back here at that 20th spot. That is a battle for position, too. So Pat going to try and keep that 60 behind him. Here we go. Battle for the lead. No! Whoa! John Jr. Wow, that was close. Boy, he almost tagged Billy, I think. Billy has led 27 laps. John Jr. has led 6. Or 28 now. So that's what we've ran. We've only had these 2 leaders so far. So 1 caution, 5 laps. We still have 116 laps to go. So still a long way to go. GWC attempts, they do 3. If we need them. A little bit too early to talk about that, but they are there toward the end of the race if we do need them. Do not want the first race, though, to end under a GWC attempt. We'd love to see it end under a regulation. Kyler Davis getting around Michael LePay. Dwayne Worley still right behind him. Oh, Tyler scraping the wall. Well, y'all have ever heard of the Darlington Stripe? Well, they're getting the Iowa Stripe here tonight. Kenny needs a yellow. He really needs a yellow to get back on the lead lap. Does not want to be involved in it. Looks like John Sr. and Brett Mix. Oh! Wow, good save there by John Sr. and Brett, man. Boy, that could have went south fast, too. That brought Riley Duncan to the back end of the 66 machine. Looks like we're possibly going to be getting into some pit stops here. We are on lap 39. Cortland Hermod did it about 36 laps ago, but I still would think these guys that I think they'll still come down pit road. I don't think you want to chance it. Maybe a different strategy. Oh, the 0-2, 555. Shane Kohlmeyer, John Sr. side by side. John Sr.'s been the talk kind of for a while, making some moves. Here we go, pit stops. Here we go. JJ Herman, John Sr. down pit road. Billy Snodgrass giving up the top spot. He's coming down. More drivers. Alec Carl, Clay Bellamy. Oh, John Sr. got a black flag. Thomas Mitchell down pit road. Stephen Rex out front. Got a lap under his belt. And now another one. More drivers coming down. Kyler Davis, Michael LePay, Tyler Smith, Dwayne Worley. There's Stephen Rex. Here he comes. Mike Sukup right behind him. Oh. Now to give the lead up to Kohlmeyer. He did not lead that lap, but he is in the lead. Shane Haas, Ryan Cole, all down pit road as well. Looks like Shane is gonna stay out. Lead a lap. Riley Duncan down pit road. Seen Riley come down. Tyler Smith right behind him. Shane's still not coming down. Several drivers still yet to come down. Here comes Benny Hogan. Thag Hogan. Father and son duo. Still can't ever remember who the father and who the son is, though. And here comes Colemeyer. Here comes Brent. That'll give the lead up to Gerard. And I don't know, did he get it before? Yeah, he did. So Gerard did pick that lap up as the other group came down. So like Kiger, Bayless, Tripp coming down as well. And Gerard just, oh, looks like he is now going to come down pit road. Oh, I think that is our last driver that needs to come down. Yep, so battle back up here up for right. Like Billy. Man. We got John Jr., Billy Snodgrass, Cortland Herman, Clay Bellamy, Stephen Rex, Mike Sukup, Gerard Lawrence on pit road right now. Shane Colemeyer, Alec Carroll, or Carl, and Kyler Davis. Quickly rounding out the top 10 per se. We'll wait till everybody else gets back out. Brandon Kiger does have a black flag, though. Possibly speeding into the pits, it looks like. Lap number 50, though. Coming to lap 51 here, folks. That is going to put us at 100 to go. 6 lead changes, 1 caution, and that was at the beginning of the race. Still several more laps yet to go. A lot can happen between now and lap 150. We're seeing John Jr., Billy Snodgrass, Cortland Herman way back here in third. He's got Clay right all over his tail here. Now, he is supposed to be in the 33, and 22 on the car. So remember, 22 on the car is 33, Clay Bellamy. That will be fixed before next week. I was informed. As Cortland Herman and Clay go door to door, you got Stephen Rex and Mike Sukup? No, Stephen Rex, and that is the 93 of Michael LePay, who's a lap down. They were side by side. But still, Portland and Clay going at it here for third. Gotta find my soda. Mouth's getting dry. Starting to lose my voice, as y'all can tell. I've been talking. All right. 23 of you out there tuning in right now. No reason we can't have 23 lights. Hit the like button out there, folks. Still a whole lot of racing to go here tonight. The Pro American Late Model Series, Palms, for short. The season opener here, season 6, round 1 opener at Iowa, the community swimming pool. John Jr., Billy Snodgrass, still going at it up here. Ooh, that's going to put, who is that, the 97? Riley Duncan is the first driver a lap down. Gerard Lawrence is the last driver on the lead lap. sitting here in 11th, and he's got the leaders coming up on him here pretty quickly. Hey, Steven, you still racing? Like Alec Carroll and Shane Colemeyer battling it up back here for 7th. Still have some battles going on. Clay Bellamy and Cortland Herman going at it again. And I think they've been going at it since pit stops. They have not backed off of one another. Thomas Mitchell, Riley Duncan, even though these guys are a lap down, that is still a position. That is a battle for position. So, you know, they're trying to be that first driver a lap down just in case. Oh, y'all are done already? Wow. Or are you done? Are they done or you done? Oh, you didn't run. Oh. Oh, Cortland. Cortland blinking out. Oh, no. Oh, no. That ain't good. Cortland Herman doing some blinky. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're over with those guys now, you old fart. Old Man Lane, there we go, yep. I bet you fit right in over there, don't you? Oh, man. Oh. And Billy and John Jr., though, still going at it up here. 1-2. Looking at our teams here. Our WFO, Billy Snodgrass and Clay Bellamy. Billy in second, Clay in third. John Jr., part of the Crazy Horse Racing. Of course, John Jr. is the captain of that team. John Jr., John Sr., and Ryan Cole. The way, interesting way the points work with Palms this season for the teams is it is a separate, it's a separate entity. It's a separate point system, as we see John Jr. tag the wall. There's the 99 of Billy all over the back end of him. You can have, like, there are several teams out here that have, 3, 4, 5 drivers. However, not all of them get team points. So, let me kind of throw it out here to you here real quick as they come around the 06 of... Well, where's he at? There he is, Kyler Davis, as the leaders come around Kyler to put him a lap down. So, R&M Motorsports has Riley Duncan, JJ McRae, Brandon Kiger, and Mark Keeler. So let's say Riley Duncan finishes second, JJ finishes third, Brandon and Mark finish 5th and 6th. Well, only 2 drivers who finish the top 2 will get points for that team. So the next week, it could be 2 totally different drivers of the same team get points for that team. That's the way it works. So not all drivers will get points for that team. We'll explain more as the season goes on. I'm sure we'll get updates to that. But it is a little interesting on how it's all done. So, that's new to me. It's new to everybody. So, as we see Stephen Rex, Cortland Herman here battling for that 4th spot. I've been watching it in the timing screen. 22 or 33, I should say, of Clay Bellamy. It just got around the actual 22 of Jeffrey Bayless. So, yes, 22 of them out here, but only one of them is the actual 22, and that's Bayless. We've been out here now roughly anywhere between 21 to 30 laps. So we're going to be coming up on another round of pit stops here before too long. Don Jr. got a little bit of a breakaway here from Billy Snodgrass for the lead. Still got some side-by-side going on, though. Ryan Cole, Shane Haas, battle for 15th. Stephen Rex, Cortland Herman going at it again. Mike Suka down pit road. He might have had enough of it. First one to dive down pit road here, so a little early, but oh no, I think Mike had to back up a hair. Oof. Like Michael LePay. Oh, okay. That's because Mike's on pit road. Michael LePay did get around. Dwayne Worley got around. And John Jr. just got around Michael LePay here to put him a lap down. Dwayne Worley, Mike Sukup, Kitty Tripp, Tyler Smith, and John Sr. are all 2 laps down. Braden Kiger is 4 laps down. He right now is looking for a miracle. Ryan Cole, Rowley Duncan. Another battle. Battle for 13th. Up 75, folks. All right, get Mr. Trusty Calculator out here because I believe that's halfway, right? 75 and 75, halfway. Yep. I know. Halfway mark here tonight. 75 more laps to go. And still possibly, I think we're going to have at least... Oh, here comes Stephen Rex down pit road. So, I still think they're going to have to come down at least one more time. I still don't think this is going to be it. But if they come down, you know, for pit stops, it's going to put them at about... Oh, let's see here. We'll just go off of... Go off of John Jr. here. But let's say he comes down at about lap 4. Uh-oh, somebody just got a black flag. That was... Oh, Cortland Herman. Oh! Black flag coming down pit road. That hurts. If he comes down at about... Let's see here. Say 40. 78, so this will be 79. Let's say about 81, 82. That's going to put him where? Somewhere in that 130 range. Around in that ballpark. They also have it too to where, oh, here comes JJ, John Jr. Hitting at 39. So It'd be around 121 roughly when he would come down again. That's about 40 laps. Here comes Billy. Oh, Billy Snodgrass! Mistake on pit road. Had to back up. That put Clay Bellamy's also on pit road, but that, the Alec Carroll, somebody else was coming down too. Zach Hogan. That Zach had to kind of stop there not to get into him as Zach was coming down pit road here. He seen it and he's like, brakes. Now, Billy did not get a black flag, so I guess he was already past that line. Kyler Davis, like Thomas Mitchell, Shane Colmeyer back out front. Shane has been out here 36 laps. Well, this will be 37. Shane Haas down pit road. Several coming down. Wayne Worley. Brian Cole. Like Shane staying out. Michael LePay down pit road. Lap 85. Or lap 86, my bad. Lap 87 here at the line. That'll be 40 stint run. Now, Riley Duncan has been out here 41 laps, and he's coming down now. So that'll be about lap 128 when he comes down. Looks like Benny Hogan down pit road. I would assume Shane's coming. Yep, here he comes. Gerard Lawrence taking back over the lead here. Led 4 laps now. Gerard. I believe is our last car that's got to come down, and here he comes now. That would give the lead back up to JJ, John Catanzaro Jr. Like Colmeyer coming back out. Bayless coming back out. John Jr. back in front. Kind of crunching some numbers, and yeah, I still think they're going to have to come down one more time. I do not think they can make it. Braden out there rooting on the leader. Right now it's JJ, John Catanzaro Jr. So after another round of green flag pit stops, we've got John Jr., Stephen Rex, Billy Snodgrass, Clay Bellamy, Mike Sukup, Shane Colmeyer, Alec Carroll, or Carl. I think it's Carl. Gerard Lawrence, Brett Meeks, Benny Hogan, Ryan Cole, Kyler Davis, Jeffrey Bayless, Zach Hogan, Riley Duncan, rounding out the top 15. Now from Alec Carl here in 7th. All the way back to Thomas Mitchell here in 17th. These guys are a lap down, so they are looking for a yellow. Michael LePay, Kitty Tripp, Tyler Smith, Dwayne Worley. Cortland Herman is 2 laps down. Brandon Kiger and John Sr. are 3 laps down. First rule state, we get a yellow and you're not involved in it. The first 3 drivers a lap down will get the waiver rounds. They'll get their lap back. Oh, if Alec Carl, Gerard Lawrence, Brett Meeks are not involved in a wreck, if we do so happen to get a yellow, they will be back on the lead lap. Per the rules for Palms. But that one early caution, and I'm talking like green, yellow, that quick. That's all we've had here tonight. So far. Right now, though, everybody pretty much spread out per se. Not a whole lot of battles going on. Everybody kind of, spread out for the most part. Even your lap cars that are 1 lap down. Uh-oh, somebody is into the wall. And we got to have a yellow, and that is going to be the 68 of Thomas Mitchell. Oh, and he gets hit by the 8. Oh, man, a late race yellow. You hate to see it. Looks like Thomas Mitchell just got loose, and then here comes the 8 of Alec. Right there into him. That put the 68 up into the wall, and I know he tried to get going, but yellow comes out. And, man, oh, man, that hurts. I put Thomas in the pit road here, so unfortunately, Alec will not get that waiver round. I don't believe. Well, we'll see how it all pans out after the fact, but everybody coming down pit road that can. John Jr. Looks like Billy Snodgrass staying out, though. Interesting. Hey, Bellamy staying out, so we do have a few drivers that are staying out. They are not coming down. Well, let's see. I mean, a lot of the drivers some of them may get their lap back the old-fashioned way. I doubt it, but they may. Coming up on lap 98 here, it looks like that might be the 06 of Kyler Davis. Yep, coming down pit road here. Kenny Tripp is ahead of our leaders here. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't think he'll be back on the lead lap, but he might because he is in front of the leaders, but he is back here technically in 17th. All right, looks like Brett Meeks getting his lap back here. Alec will get his lap back. So it looks like he was just there and really nowhere to go, and he will get his lap back here. Everybody getting on the loud pedal. Coming to the restart. It'll be lap 100. So Benny Hogan back on the lead lap. Ryan Cole back on the lead lap. Alec back on the lead lap. Fortunately, several other ones still a lap down. Bayless, Duncan, Haas, Zach Hogan, Kyler Davis, Kenny Tripp. Guys, 1 lap down. Tyler Smith, Michael LePay, Dwayne Worley, Cortland Herman, 2 laps down. Coming to the restart here. Pace car is down at the safety of pit road into the Geico start zone. Here we go. Lap 100. Green's out. Once again here tonight. A great, solid green flag run. Pit stops, the whole 9 yards. Now, with 51 laps to go, you still have to pit. You can't go to the distance. So, what do you do in a situation like this? All right, going over. Whoa! Looks like Colmeyer putting some pressure on the 99. Here comes John Jr. again. Clay Bellamy to the outside. Oh, man. Now we're going to start seeing these guys get a little bit more aggressive. Hopefully passively aggressive and not like aggressively aggressive. A lot of action, though, throughout the field. I mean, we are everywhere. Apple 102. Billy leading the way. Shane now right behind him. On Junior, Clay Bellamy, Stephen Rex, Mike Sukup, Gerard Lawrence, Alec, Carl, Benny Hogan, Ryan Cole. Whoa, the 8. Whoa, that was scary for the 8. Man. Everett, how you doing, buddy? Oh, you know. On in a race, as I always do. You know how that goes. Final for second. That didn't last but a second. John Jr. getting around Colmeyer. Here comes Clay. Clay to the inside. Oh, we got a yellow, though. Uh-oh, this is going to be back here with John Sr. Oh, looks like it might have started just a little bit before that, too. Rewind it a little bit here and kind of go with the flow. So it looks like John Sr.'s onto the outside. And I think he might have got loose as well right there. Let's get a chase view and have a look-see. Yeah, he got a little squirrely and got right down into the 70 is what it looked like right there. And looks like the 70 did come back up right back into John Sr., but Cortland could have been also just trying to get it together because he was still awfully squirrely here. We go cockpit here. Yeah, he was still all over the place here trying to get it back under control and just brought back up into John Sr. And that sent John down to the apron. Cortland does save it. Oh, I think John Sr. hit the wall too. Yeah, he did. Sliding down in a head-on collision into the inside wall. Ouch. Well, that's going to help out a couple of more drivers get back on the lead lap. Like Hogan, Davis, and Haas, I think. If I'm looking at that right. Braden, I own MaxspeedTV. But I did not create MaxspeedTV. MaxspeedTV was created, oh golly, years and years ago by Rudy. He created it with the help of a few others. Rudy's the creator of it. Now Rudy retired and handed over the reins to me. I do this because I like to do it. I am a disabled veteran, so I sit at home and do nothing. You know, I'll play cornhole and stuff like that, but I spent time in the military. Not as much as I wanted to, but I did spend time in the military, and so this is kind of what I do as a hobby. And I really do enjoy it. You do meet a lot of different people from all over the world. I've even had the honors of talking to a couple of professional NASCAR drivers, or former NASCAR drivers, I should say. Dale Jr., Tony Stewart, and even some of your current ones. One they call Fast Pasta. Oh, what is his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. I've talked to him, and several others. So, I enjoy it. I really do. Oh, no. Anthony Alfredo. Yep. You know who I'm talking about. Yep. Yep. Fast Pasta. Yep. Wow, Steven. Yeah. We cover the Army from the air. Steven's also military. We'll get back onto that here in a minute. Pace car's down and away, and John Jr. on the loud pedal. Here we go, folks. Back underway here. It looks like Zach Hogan did not get his lap back. But we are back underway here tonight. Lap 109. Yeah, I know it. Christian out there, Navy vet there as well. So, yeah, we shipmates that got to stick together. Braden, you're welcome. I'd definitely go back if they'd let me, but they won't let me, so. Watching a potential battle here with the 02 and the 45. Even got a battle with Brett Meeks, Clay Bellamy right behind them. Bard Lawrence coming around the 60 of Ryan Cole. Trying to, anyway, I should say. Here comes the 85. That is Brandon Kiger, but he is 4 laps down, so that is not for position. Wow. Give us rides when y'all need it. 3-1 again. Oh, the 0-2 in the middle here. Colemeyer. Oh. Even land. Oh. You called him land. Oh. That's right. What they do. Lap 114, folks. Still plenty of laps. A lot of action can still happen. We're seeing the action. Bayless, Haas, Duncan. Back here, of course, we've seen the action up here before they decided to get it all figured out and go single file. Zach Hogan, Kenny Tripp, Kyler Davis. The three drivers that are 1 lap down. Right now, Zach Hogan is ahead of the other 2. But as you can see, these guys are duking it out up here, and we got somebody sliding down pit road here. That is Alec coming down pit road. So, interesting feat. He still might not be able to make it. It can only go roughly about 37 to 43 laps We've seen it around the 39, 40, 41 mark. Oh, no, we're going to have a big wreck. Yellow's out, and uh-oh. That is the 4. Uh-oh. That was Zach Hogan, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened to Zach? I know somebody in chat's not going to be too happy about this one. What happened to Zach here? Like, Zach was in the middle 3 wide here, and I think that is the... Trying to figure out who that is on the bottom. Kyler Davis. And it looks like right there, it looks like the 4 might have came down. Y'all know me, I call it as I see it. So it looks like Zach might have came down. Get a little slow-mo here, and that might have came down. Kyler might have came up too. It might have been a combination of both. Kyler was sliding up, and the 4 was coming down, and they kind of meet right there in the middle. And well, unfortunately, Zach Hogan is going to get the rough end of the stick on this one because John Sr. is coming up right behind him, and he just has nowhere to go and plows right into the 4 of Zach Hogan, and John Sr. goes right into the pit wall there, and ouch. Well, I think Sophie not going to be too happy about that one. Yep, she's already out there. Yeah, I think Junior Motorsports is just doing the 500, but then again, Dale Jr. and them, they have money. If they really wanted to form a full-time team, they could very easily, you know. All right. Well, see a couple of drivers getting some laps back here. Alec Caro, Kenny Tripp back on the lead lap. And it looks like Zach Hogan is going to get back on the lead lap here. Right. And the lights are off on the pace car, folks. Checking it out here for 4 cautions so far. For a total of 16 laps, 30 laps to go, 13 lead changes. Still can't rule out a few more yellows. Still 30 laps to go. Coming to the restart here at lap 122. Is 10:12 Eastern, 9:12 Central. Of course, I do want to let everybody know that coming up here this late weekend and, end of the weekend and next week, it's supposed to be brutally cold, pretty much nationwide. So everybody try to stay as warm as you possibly can. And Billy Snodgrass on the loud pedal, greens out, back underway here tonight at Iowa. Check on your neighbors. Bring your pets in. And that does include the raccoons and the squirrels and the skunks outside as well. Bring them in because you know they're cold too. Justin Allgaier. Yeah, I know who Justin is. Oh, you're talking to Never mind. Ignore me. 3 wide. Oh, Sukup in the middle of this. Oh, 3 wide again. Oh, golly. Here comes Bayless to the outside. And Billy Snodgrass opened it up front. Kenny Hogan up in 4th now after fighting his way to get back on the lead lap. Back up into the 4th spot. Battling Shane Colmeyer here to get to his outside. Dane Haas, John Jr., Stephen Rex. Another big shout out to Mr. Rex out there for doing the setups for these guys this season again. So, Stephen, a big shout out to you there, buddy. It looks like it's working out for you right now. You're running at 8th. Oh, just one turn at a time, buddy. That's all you got to do. One turn at a time, one car at a time. Keep it going, bud. I call him Mr. T-Rex. Don't ask me why, but I do. And they are all sandwiched up here. The 7 right in the middle. Kenny Hogan, 3 wide. Oh. Dane Haas scraping the wall. I don't know how John Jr. makes it stick down there at the bottom, but I think we need to check the tires on that number 1 car. I think he's got some rubber cement or some glue or some Gorilla Glue or some Gorilla Tape or something. 3 wide, 93, 60, 27. Oh, here we go again. Oh, that didn't last but a second. Oh, man, they are still duking it out up here, though. Side by side, boy, Billy opened up a really good lead, about a 2nd lead over Colmeyer, who's got company with Clay. Still breathing down his neck. Ryan Cole, Gerard Lawrence, Mike Sukup, Bayless, Tripp. Oh, Zach Hogan and Alec Carl, drivers on the lead lap right now. Still, though, get another yellow. We're going to have at least one more back on the lead lap. Kyler Davis. Billy Snodgrass, though, leading the way. Next time by will be at 20 to go. Stick 'em. Yeah, Steven, some stick 'em. With 20 to go here tonight, folks, here at the line. That would be Billy Snodgrass. I think Rudy has called Billy's name before because I recognize the name. Sophie's still going to root on the 7 and the 4. Well, speaking of the 7, he is battling the 97 of Riley Duncan right here, side by side, door to door. They're going 3 wide behind them. That 3 wide didn't last but a second because unfortunately Shane Haas got into the wall and slowed him down a little bit. But Benny is up here in 5th. He did get around the 97. Now Benny's going to try to run down Clay Bellamy. Clay's been running up toward the front throughout the whole race. Not led any laps, but he has been up here toward the front. Billy Snodgrass, though, man, Billy's led 59 laps. And John Jr. has led 58. So Billy just passed him just a few laps ago on the most laps led. One of their bigger mile tracks, or not mile tracks, but anything under a mile they run, Stephen, they decided to throw Iowa in the mix here. So they started off with Iowa. And John Jr. burning the rears up, trying every little thing he can. I mean, well, we still got battles going on back here. Here comes the 70. Now that is Cortland Herman, 2 laps down. I do not know why he is up here taking this 3 wide, but he is going across the grass here, and he got a low down, and oh man, that could have been bad as we are 3 wide again. 25 going sideways. Tyler Smith and no yellow. One car. He's off the track. No yellow. Three wide here yet again. Brent Meeks in the middle of this mess. Billy Snodgrass, though, under fire here. John Jr., Shane Colmeyer coming up on Billy. They still duke it out back here side by side. 27, Gerard Lawrence, the 97, 93. Ooh, 97, though, Riley Duncan. He got out of the racing groove there a little bit, got up into the marbles, and it got him a little squirrely. Unfortunately, he's going to fall back. We see the 6, Stephen Rex. 60 of Ryan Cole, and the 66 of Brent Meeks. Oh, a lot of 6s in that one. Oh, 66 sliding up into the wall. That's not good. He was able to hold on a little bit, but unfortunately that did allow Ryan Cole and the number 6 of Stephen Rex to fully get around. However, they're still side by side. Well, this lap, 10 laps to go. All right, now, John Jr.'s got to do something. I wonder if he's trying to set him up. They are, though, coming up on, well, Alec Carl's going to get out of the way. I don't think he's going to fight him too much. Yeah, he's going to go to the high side. He's going to let these guys go around. He is not going to fight them. Well, Alec gets out of the way. Now it's, unfortunately, you'll see here. Who was that other one that was up here? That was at the 85 of, yeah, Brandon Tiger. Brandon is 4 laps down to what Brandon does here as Billy Snodgrass gets to his rear end. That did allow JJ to get ever so closer. All right, Stephen, good night, buddy. Yep. I'll catch you tomorrow night for Downforce. Talladega tomorrow night, folks. We'll talk more about that later. Dwayne Worley down pit road. Michael LePay on pit road. Uh-oh. I don't know. Can Billy make it? Oh, he's been out here 38 laps. Oh, I don't think he can make it. Oh, man. It'll be 6 to go here at the line. KJ definitely can. I don't think, though, Billy Snodgrass is going to be able to close the gap. 39 stint. I don't think he's going to be able to make it. But then again, I could be fooled. 5 to go here at the line. Billy's trying to do everything he can to keep JJ behind him, but does he have the fuel to make it? Four to go. He's made his bed, so he's got to go. Billy, John, Shane, Clay, Benny, Ryan, Brett, Gerard, Steven, Mike. Right now rounding out the top 10. 3 laps to go. Oh, man, Billy is really pushing it. Well, we get a yellow now. That will set a GWC up, and you do not want to cause a yellow for a GWC. 2 to go. We're coming to the white flag. Here we go. One more time around. 4 more turns. Can Billy hold on to it? JJ right on him. He's got to do something. The 6 in the way. Billy is gonna win it here tonight. Wow. 44 laps. Wow, what a run, what a race, what a win for Billy Snodgrass here tonight. Wow. John Canizaro Jr. going to finish in 2nd. Shane Colmeyer 3rd. That is our podium. Clay Bellamy in 4th, and Benny Hogan gonna round it out in 5th here tonight. Billy gonna burn it up on the front stretch here this evening, and I think he ran out of fuel. Oh, nope, he didn't. I thought he did. Oh, man. But, man, what a win for Billy. So hang on a minute. We'll try to get the top 3 down here. Billy, John, and Shane. We'll talk to them here in just a second. So hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back. We've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We got to get the 0-2 here up here of Shane Colmeyer. Well, Shane, first and foremost, welcome back. You know, Palms, man, finally, right?
Yeah, it's a little off season.
Yeah. Well, getting into action here tonight at Iowa. This track is under a mile, but it is very fast. And it looks like y'all had y'all's hands full here tonight throughout the race. Good, solid green flag run. We got to talk about it, though, at the very beginning. What happened down there to bring out that caution? That first one.
I honestly have no clue. I know my teammate Cortland, he got involved, I think, and he said someone might have missed a shift or didn't go or something, and they just all ran over each other.
Oh.
But I had pitted there and taken fuel, and I felt like I could make it on 2 stops if it stayed green. 'Cause I was able to make it to lap 50 and then lap 100, but ultimately had to come down and somehow finish 3rd.
Wow. Well, hey, man. I mean, you guys tore it up out there here tonight. Now I'm fixing to bring up our schedule here, but I'm going to move it off the screen. Failed and forgot to bring it up beforehand. So, but having that off season, getting prepared for the next season, it was quite a bit of a long off season, but it let y'all kind of recuperate, get ready, for that. A lot of your veteran drivers coming back here, and of course we did have a few new drivers as well. Talk about your heat run out here tonight, and then of course getting into the feature race. That's where it really, really mattered per se, where most points do come in. But man, talk about your run out here. What was the biggest problems maybe you had?
I feel like the setup was kind of lacking. It was too much on the right front, or too much right front dependent. If you were able to just pop the apron just right, and it would put some or take some wedge out of the car, which was nice. But if you messed it up, it sent you way up the track, and I've seen a lot of people do that.
So getting loose, getting up the track, that was probably the biggest problem.
Yeah, well, the setup was more tight than
Tight.
anything. And if you hit the apron just right with your left front tire, it would put enough or take out enough wedge and let your car rotate a little bit more, which I found out to be very helpful, saving tires. So I saved that last caution. I or 2 cautions. Second to last caution we had, I took my last set of right side tires and just saved them as much as I could. And that last caution, I came back down, topped it off with fuel, and I only took like 1% off the right front and 2% off the right rear, I think. So,
Right.
and then I sent it balls to the walls the rest of the race.
Okay, well, you did what you had to do. You got back up into third. Start things off. Good points tonight. Still a long season to go. We're just getting started here tonight. 5 Flags next week, 175 laps. So going from Iowa to 5 Flags, totally different animal. Got to tackle that a totally different way, and get around the drivers a different way as well. How do you feel about 5 Flags for round 2?
5 Flags is like a dream place for me. Looking for 3 in a row there.
3 in a row. So you've won the past 2.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow. We'll have to go by. I'll have to get some stats going into that race. So, not only for you, but for everybody else as well. So, awesome job out here tonight, Shane. Good points out, like I said. Getting into 5 Flags for round number 2, buddy. Awesome job, man. Any, final thought, shout outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate third?
Just me, myself, and I.
Alrighty, Shane. I knew that was coming. Alrighty, Shane, go celebrate. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Yep, see you next week.
See ya. All right, well, that is going to bring us up here to our P2 finisher here tonight. The Wild Child, as he is known. Of course, we call him, or I call him, John Canizaro Jr. Steven calls him JJ. Just don't call him late for dinner. So,
Never late for dinner.
Never late for dinner. Well, John, man, awesome job. I mean, you were out here. You led 58 laps. You was a spot short. You started 5th. Got in, of course, into the feature event. Had to get through the heats and all that, goodness that goes along with it. But, getting into the feature race, kind of talk about it. New season upon us. Start with Iowa at that, talk about it.
Well, we were in the middle of the practice session. I didn't expect Senior to be running. There was a little bit of a miscommunication, and halfway through practice, I'm throwing a DMs to Matt. I'm talking about next week and the payments for the season and everything, and I didn't get to run any of the practice races. I've been completely inhaled by the 24-hour coming up on the weekend and just all of my bowling stuff. And I did not think it was gonna be a great race. I didn't have a very good practice time. I've never driven a late model stock that felt like it was Daytona before. I mean, even Milwaukee when we went there, it was you had to lift. So it was completely new to me. And then I just kind of started, inch to the front, inch to the front. Then I started on pole. I don't know what happened there. Then we had the problem with the beginning. iRacing told us to just keep going and catch the back of the field when we were supposed to stay behind the pace car. So we had to sit on the front stretch for about half an hour so we can catch up. So I pulled the lead out of that, and probably in the most fitting way, when I first joined Palms, it was me chasing Snodgrass all the time. He was always outrunning me. He was always up in the front, and I was always in the back. So I'm glad to see finally I've come around on my experience, and the roles had to reverse today, and he had to start chasing me for a little bit.
Oh man, well it looks like y'all did have a blast. Y'all were up here running pretty much, neck and neck throughout the whole race. And we've seen you a time or two, in the past season, get out front so far ahead, John. You know it as well as I do. You're just hoping that it does not, there's no yellow. Tonight, there wasn't really at any point where the leader was so far ahead that, there wasn't a battle. You, Billy, and there was several others that was usually right up there.
Yeah, I'll contest that. I was almost 10 seconds ahead of everybody at one point. Me and Billy had just drove away from everybody.
I'm talking about single car.
Yeah, do you know what happened to him on pit road?
I have no idea.
He just kind of disappeared behind me. I think somebody said he wrecked or spun onto pit road. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he was coming down and spun. Yeah.
So then I'm just sitting there by myself, and I think had that race went completely green, I probably could have lapped up to the top 5. But in typical fashion, it doesn't. My strategy never works out for me. That's just kind of how it works. But it's nice being close racing again. I decided I'd run full time again this season because I got some points to be proving. So the off season brought a lot of smack talk. The whole the hot lap hero name's not gonna stick very long if that wasn't obvious. But some people can wish.
Well, yeah, we're just getting started, John. This is only race 1 of. What is it, 15? Yeah. So, or no, 16. So, we've still got 15 more to go, and it doesn't get any easier. We got 5 flags, round 2 next week, and then IRP for round 3. We won't go any further than that. We got to get through one race at a time. So going from Iowa to 5 flags, I mean, how do you go tackle that track?
5 flags the first season was actually great. I somehow pulled in a race good enough that it got me a championship. Second year I came out and I won the damn thing. Went out into the Snowball Derby for the official race for iRacing. Almost won that twice. I went there for the recruitment races. I won there. I went out there for Steven to help him with the Snowball for Palms. Almost won that. Almost won the Palms Snowball Derby. The track's always been great to me. I just sometimes have a little bit of a problem finishing first. But I'm more focused on the race after that IRP. That's kind of my stomping grounds. But unfortunately, I don't have very good luck there, and I seem to get suspended a lot from IRP. So hopefully we'll do what we did last time we went there in Palms, and I'll drive away and say bye-bye to everybody else.
Well, yeah, we got to get through 5 flags first. Hopefully it doesn't, turn around and bite you like it's done in the past. You run good, you're solid, and then, well, let's hope that's not the case. But, I mean, it sounds like it's just been a tradition,
That track is just something.
Yeah. Oh, it's something, and y'all got to tackle it next week. So awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Do you have any, final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your P2 out here tonight and get ready for 5 flags?
Yeah, I gotta thank Billy and Shane. They're both of those guys. I've had some pretty rough run-ins in the past, obviously, as I'm sure people saw over the last couple seasons. But they both raced me clean all race. Shane gave me second to try to get Billy. Billy raced me clean all race too. So I can't have good finishes when you're all racing each other dirty, and they keep it clean even though sometimes you wish you could just right hook the guy, but
Right.
Matt puts on the league for us. He let my father run today. Even if he wasn't supposed to, we'll get that sorted out. You put up on the broadcast, and Tyler Avery, who is my crew chief, and he's in the chat all the time, painted my beautiful new car with the new number on it.
Yeah.
It is a throwback to a car his father has crewed on. The car still exists. There is a red version of it that Kenny Tripp specifically will love because he used to race against it in real life at Oxford.
Oh,
That car will come out
wow.
eventually. It's a beautiful car. I can't thank him enough for all he does for me. He paints all my cars for me. He helps me in all the races. And Ryan Cole, he's my teammate now. He's gonna be my teammate in the 24-hour, and he decided to come join us for the year.
Yeah, I see. We had a couple of newcomers out here tonight. It's great to see. Great to see the new faces, and of course, as always, great to see the veterans come out. Everybody gunning for Kenny Tripp this year. He's won 3, won 2 back to back. He's looking for his 3rd one in a row, and he's also looking for his 4th one overall. So he's got a target.
Well, he's taking one from me. I plan on taking this one back.
All righty, John. Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, long season to go. So anything can happen. John, awesome job out here tonight, P2, buddy. Good luck, in the 24 hours, whenever that is. And then, of course, we'll see you next week for Five Flags.
See you later.
See you, bud. All righty. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, round number 1. Mr. Billy Snodgrass out here tonight. He's known in Discord as the Kid. Maybe a throwback from Dilly the Kid, I would assume.
I think so. I don't know. It was just given to me one random day.
Oh, okay. Well, Billy, awesome job out here tonight, grabbing the win. You led 77 laps. You started. Well, you started the race technically in 2nd, but our pole sitter actually started on pit road, and then, of course, the mayhem ensued after the green flag. Actually, it was green and then yellow, and, man, it was a dogfight out there here tonight, Billy. We got to hear from you. Talk about your racing, of course, winning heat race number 2. That puts you up into 2nd, and then, getting throughout the race and pit stops, and we got to talk about the hiccup on pit road, Billy. I'm going to turn the mic over to you and let you handle it.
Yeah, I went into the heat race and I decided to use that to see about where the tires would be. I felt pretty comfortable with them, and then we had that long green flag run, and I saved my tires at the beginning and thought I did a good job, and then we pitted and I came back out, and apparently I didn't do a very good job because those tires didn't stay very long.
Oh, man.
And we went to pit again, and they were in the 1st gear going slightly too fast, and it just spun around, and luckily I didn't hit anything or nobody hit me. So.
Man, so you just a boo-boo. That's what it was, just a boo-boo.
Yep, just a boo-boo.
Just a boo-boo. Well, nobody got into you. You didn't hit the wall. If you did, it was, it was slight. You were able to get it back straight. Did cost you a little bit of time. You did have to work your way back up through the field, but talk about the battles out there, the side by side, the passing. You already kind of mentioned the tires. That it was tires here tonight. How was the passing? How hard was it to pass when you had to make a pass at some point?
It was. At the beginning of the race, it was a little bit, the track was warmer, the tires were more slippery, and we were sliding more, so it was slightly easier to pass at the beginning. But as it got darker and the track cooled off, it started getting more grip, and it was harder to pass, so it was more about track position at that point.
Gotcha. So a lot of things had to happen. Basically, a lot of things had to happen tonight in order, to put you where you're at up here, in victory lane.
Yes, sir. A lot of it was that pit strategy after that caution came out near the end, or about 50 to go. They pitted at the beginning of that, and I decided to stay out. and that gave me some track position, and I was able to get that other caution, which was really needed and caused me to be able to save some fuel
Yeah.
and make it to the end. Barely had 0.6 going to the line.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that too because, we've seen, throughout the race during those pit cycles, a lot of people were pitting 39, 40, 41 laps into the run. I'm assuming that was about where pit stops would happen. You was out there 44 laps in total, so I'm sure you had to save some, even with those yellows that did help.
Yeah, I had to experiment a couple times with where to throw the clutch in, and I had finally figured out that it was better to just throw her into the corner and throw the clutch in and hope it stuck, and I was able to save just enough fuel.
Well, it worked out for you, Billy. Awesome job out here tonight. Great points night overall for you. Of course, we'll see how the points stack up going into round number 2 of the season. Of course, tonight, season opener, round 2 next week. Starting things off good. Of course, next week, 5 flags, round 2. How do you feel about 5 flags?
I actually feel really good about 5 flags. The last season I ran, I think it was 2 or 3 seasons ago. I was actually leading the points going into the last race, which was 5 flags, and I was gonna win the championship, and then got wrecked by someone I had wrecked earlier in the season, but I deserved it because I wrecked them first. But I've always felt pretty comfortable at 5 flags, especially with the tire saving part. We did the snowball derby, and I was able to save my tires really good there. Just fuel strategy didn't exactly play out.
So you think fuel along with tires could become a factor?
I think with this race, it would be mostly tires, assuming there's not a bunch of cautions.
Assuming there's not a bunch of cautions. Well, yeah, that could happen. May not, but it could. Trying to see what happens. Guys are known for going. We just don't know what's going to happen until we get there. Billy, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Like I said, step back, enjoy the win out here tonight. Get ready for 5 flags next week. Going into that one. Try to go back to back if you can, but no pressure, no pressure.
Sir, thank you.
All righty. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory?
I do want to thank my dad because he was able to help me on fuel strategy. That first caution came out and we didn't pit, and I was swearing up and down that I was going to lose the race, but he ended up playing out pretty well.
Wow. All right. Well, go celebrate your victory out here tonight, Billy, and we will see you next week at 5 flags, buddy, for round number 2.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was Billy grabbing the win out here tonight. What a race. Very entertaining. Great race. 3 wide, 4 wide, green flag pit stops. We had a little bit of everything out here tonight. Well, we're going to get down here to the unofficial results. We're going to get the admin stuff here this evening. But our winner out here tonight is going to be Billy Snodgrass grabbing the win out here. Awesome job by Billy on the win. John Jr. there in second. Shane Kohlmeyer third. Clay Bellamy in fourth. Benny Hogan grabbing the top 5 after having to fight his way back to get on the lead lap, and he did it. He was able to do it. Top 5 for Benny. Ryan Cole in 6th. Brett Meeks 7th. Gerard Lawrence at 8th. Mike Sukup 9th. And Stephen Rex rounding out our top 10. Kenny Tripp got back on the lead lap. There was just not enough laps to get back up toward the front. He'll finish at 11th here tonight. Jeffrey Bayless in 12th. Zach Hogan 13th. Riley Duncan 14th. Shane Haas 15th. Alec Carl 16th. Kyler Davis in 17th. Cortland Herman in 18th. Tyler Smith 19th. And Dwayne Worley in 20th. Michael LePay 21st. Brandon Kiger 22nd. Thomas Mitchell 23rd. John Canizaro Sr. 24th. And J.J. McRae rounding out the 25 car field here tonight. J.J. lost connection Hopefully it'll work out for him next week. He'll get back out here and race it up, and hopefully it won't go out on him again. But what a great race! Thank you, everybody, for coming out here and tuning in here tonight. And that's going to do it here for MaxspeedTV and the Pro American Late Model Series, round number 1. Tomorrow night, Talladega, the Grohl Masters Downforce Racing Next Gen Cup Series. All right, here on MaxspeedTV, 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. You don't want to miss it. Until next time, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.